Hey artists, it's Monsterpawss. So as you can probably tell from the title of this video, I have a challenge for you guys. This idea came to me as I was doing a voiceover for my Patreon video, and somewhere in the video I was talking about how I don't think that the chisel tip on the Copic marker, or any marker for that matter, gets any sort of I don't know, recognition or love. Like, everybody is always, oh my gosh, the brush nib, and then I'm over here like, what about the chisel tip? The chisel tip does things too, like, you know, filling in large areas or, you know, things. You can blend with the chisel tip. I cannot say chisel tip. Chisel tip. So, I came up with the idea to just do a piece using nothing but the chisel tip, with the exception of a pen for inking, because the chisel tip, as great as it is, you still just can't get really fine detail with the chisel tip, unless you're doing like a really big drawing or something. I just have this overwhelming urge to draw Gerard way last night. Actually, while I was doing the line art, I was like, you know what, maybe I should just go ahead and do this challenge while I'm at it. I think it turned out pretty great, actually. So the challenge is to just make a piece using just chisel tips. There's no limitations on the colors that you can use, and if you want to use the chisel tip for line work and things like that, you can do that. And I just wanted to throw this out there. The color palette was inspired heavily by Agnes Cecile. She is a watercolor artist, and her art is to die for. Like, if I could get an original or just a print of her art, I would die happy. Her art is gorgeous. Gorgeous, yes, God. I decided to keep the drawing fairly simple. I wanted to keep this drawing just about using the chisel nib on the marker, and I didn't want to add anything that was, you know, super flashy or super detailed to the drawing. I just wanted to keep it simple. So, I mean, this was a drawing that I did. It started out mainly just because I just wanted to do a drawing, you know. It was just a fun little personal drawing, and then I decided to change it into a challenge because, you know, I just, you know, have to make things more complicated than they need to be. They just always have to be complicated. I encourage you guys, if you're stuck in maybe an art rut, or you just don't know what to draw, or you want a challenge, to try just using the chisel end of your marker, or just try using something that you've never used before. Maybe you've never used watercolor and you want to experiment with it. Just step outside of your comfort zone and find something that maybe you didn't know that you were really good at. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to smack that ass on that like button. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. You can also subscribe. We do art things. Alright, you guys. I will see you in the next video, and remember, don't quit your daydream.